we could see, I don't know, 4 bank is more towards on what they want to take out. But knowing Flash Vision MYA, they might bring out, let's say, Gushen maybe. But I'm not sure myself because they're quite inconsistent in terms of ban. But the popular bans for MYA is either Grok or Hayabusa.
Alright, so yeah, it's definitely going to be something of a very interesting pick here for the side of MYA. And as you said, you do see we need to Grok here. So I would like to say that Lancelot was banned out in the previous game. Martis, I think, should be banned out here considering the amount. I mean, considering the amount of pressure that was given onto the Martis. And I mean, it's not just the fact that Martis wasn't like the most highest KDA in that previous game.
True.
It was just about the amount of utility. You get the Asura's Teeth onto them, it's going to be a problem. Yeah, and Hellcat as well. I mean, Hellcat was just a big problem for the side of Nina. So I do think this is a wise choice here, but it does open up Lancelot for the side of EVOS.
Nice going Hound there. Marty's been banned out because of its utilization of its skills. Maybe a bit annoying to handle up, especially when you're trying to move in with Marsha giving like not able to come in with their ult because Martis keep pushing away. So banning out from MYA. Maybe MYA does not want EVOS to have that Martis. They ban it out. But however, they trade it off with that Lancelot pick on towards EVOS.
So do you think I'm going to be, if you look at the Casus prediction, later on we'll just show you the Casus prediction as we go into the game here. So we do see Cho being hovered over. I did like the fact that Cho was banned out in the previous game.
Yes, because it's Padel's favorite pick.
Yeah, but it might actually go into Padel's hands here. It's going to be very interesting. What do you think about Padel here on this Cho?
Padel goes very well. Let me see a bit of a stats here. Against TSG, 2 Chos coming in for 2 games. They win both. Let's see. Against RRQ, the Cho was there. Good KDA, but they lost. However, the Cho performs very well. A KD of 4-1-2. Okay, very good Chow. Very good Cho or Chow. Some people call it Chow. And another performance of Chow by MYA against BTR Indonesia. They won that Chow game.
Yeah, they won that Chow game with a nice KDA of 2-12 if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's true. 2-12.
Oh, this Bane pickup here. This is going to be very interesting.
I was about to say the MYA has to go for their comfort picks. Ace will go for that he lost, and LMAO will go for the Bane. I said this now. LMAO has to go something maybe like a Bane, and the Bane is there.
I mean, good foresight there coming in from the side of AdMats here. I do like the fact that the team fighting composition here for the side of MYA looks really good. But what do you think about this though? There's Akai, there's Saber, and there's Jawhead. There isn't much magic damage coming in from the side of EVOS. It feels like most of them is mainly based on attack damage. I mean, Jawhead does have a little bit of ability damage. Yeah, so that could be a bit of good mixes.
Yes, true.
But what about this Vexana pickup here for the side of MYA?
Okay, Vexana pickup is what Sh4dow usually picks up. Okay, what I can see from EVOS is that they are more towards a setup kind of composition. They don't focus more on towards damage. They more focus on trying to disturb what MYA has to offer with the Akai pick, with the Saber pick, where JessNoLimit has picked numerous times before. Akai on towards maybe on, if I'm not mistaken, it was on iOS. Yep, it's on iOS. And Marsha still with the powerful Jawhead. So we can see a more of a setup composition by EVOS, maybe giving or tunneling the goal more towards Gushen and Lancelot. However, on towards MYA now, they are now playing a more consistent game. Everybody plays their optimum role. As I said, Padel with the Chow, finally gets the Chow. Vexana on towards Sh4dow. Sh4dow is very good with Aurora and Vexana. They won games with that. And Ace still goes for that tank comp. Thank God, because Ace is a very good tank player. Nina still go for that Natalia. Maybe the first game performance was so good. It's just that they cannot hold up their split push lead. Maybe led to the downfall of the split push Natalia. And lastly, that Bane. That Bane. This will be a lot of pressure to EVOS because on MYA they have 2, if I can say this, fast pushers, Natalia and Bane.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a lot of fast pushing capability, and EVOS now looking towards making sure that MYA doesn't even make it to that stage. The flicker onto Sh4dow, flicker by Sh4dow to get away from members of EVOS. They're nicely done for the side of EVOS, getting a little bit of early resources for the side of MYA. Could open up a gank. And a little bit more babysitting that should be done from the side of MYA in order for them not to get caught out. We do see that Nina is actually starting out a little bit of proxy over to the bot side. That's going to help them in terms of get a little bit more priority towards their bot side. Why do you mean priority? Is mainly because lane priority means that the lane that's going to be pushed out, that you want to be pushing out. And because
nice ejector.
Lamau gets ejected, but other members of MYA now could actually set up a nice little dive. It's too early to actually set up a dive, but it could actually happen. But considering that JessNoLimit is nearby, they are pretty happy with taking out that Hermit Crab and a little bit of an ejection poke there coming in from the side of Marsha.
Yeah, that's the spit onto it, Marsha and JessNoLimit. However, the EVOS duo at top lane still manages to maintain that tower to be taken down. However, they trade it with that Hermit Crab, but it's okay. Objective tower is much more important than getting objective monster like a Hermit Crab. So what EVOS did was a good trade. They managed to fend off all the members of MYA, which was 4 at top lane.
Yeah, which was 4 at top lane. So a little bit of aggro setup here. Aggro reset here. First blood going over to Aura. And we've seen it time and time again. Aura performing really well. And look at that. There goes the execution. Ace now. He goes for it. He goes for the double. But will he be able to get away? The tower damage is pretty good. The ultimate is going to go out onto him. And here comes Nina. Nina will be able to go for it. Will they be able to get that revenge kill? Emperor getting away, but sees the other members of MYA in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the sweeping blades from the side of Saber. Off the side of...
still at it.
Ooh, it seems that over to the bot side there, that's going to be a big kill for the side of MYA, getting their first kill of the game. 500 goal advantage for the side of EVOS. MYA needs to pick up the pace.
That's true. But what I can see is that EVOS is playing their game here. They actually chased down the targeted members. They managed to get the first blood on Vexana, which was one of the most squishiest heroes in this game here. Take advantage of that info, gets that first blood. However, again, as I was saying, EVOS, it depends on how you want to say it, is more towards a setup kind of composition, giving kills to the Lancelot and the Gusion. However, the Lancelot died off because he was out of position. He was not near to his teammates because the pressure from Nina with the Natalia. And Nina is smart. He knows that Lancelot is alone. Better chase for the kill and then chase for nothing.
Yeah, definitely. We do see that a little bit of action here coming in for the side of EVOS. The tug and pull for the bottom lane priority is going to start here as 2 members are going to be in the top lane. They are going to be starting to rotate towards mid side. We do see that the Jawhead on top side might actually move in. There it goes coming in. We do see that there's going to be a big fight here starting off from the side of EVOS. EVOS setting it up really good, but it's going to be MYA that gets it off and take it down. MYA needs to play like this even more in order for them to get back into this. A slight goal advantage in favor of MYA. Could EVOS actually turn this around? Nina now going to go for that turtle, trying to get more of a goal lead here.
Marsha is having problem with LMAO on that vein. Pushed out as well as being harassed heavily by LMAO. Might give the top lane soon enough, but now the action onto a turtle. Try to go with that puncture onto Ace, but Ace with the law and on the Tom Rose. Will Nina get the last hit? Oh yes, finally 1/ to the face. Lancelot goes down heavily. Now JessNoLimit wants to go for the triple slash, but Padel with the knockup and Shumpo away. And that is 1 kill to us, as I was saying about top lane. Marsha goes down as well, giving tower to LMAO.
Well, but we've seen this time and time again, Mats, that MYA did manage to get an early game advantage here, but they weren't able to actually turn it into really good advantages towards the mid game. So could this be a little bit of game number 1 here, as we see EVOS now slowly trying to catch up against the pressure that's being built up for the side of MYA. Despite the fact that MYA is ahead by 3 kills, goal is slightly in favor of goal is slowly catching up towards MYA, but the goal deficiency is starting to be bigger and bigger for the side of EVOS here if they don't do something about it.
That's true. So right now, I think what EVOS needs to do is that they don't have to go for that niche pickups. They have to go for more team fighting composition, because that's the composition they are putting in. Look at this. Akai has been caught, has to force to flicker away. Ace chasing by here. The Hurricane dance towards Ace, being pushed back to the tower. Ace will go down in the hands of JessNoLimit. The second kill will come in. Padel goes down on Thornrose of the Lancelot. Have to go for the push, but it looks like Lancelot has been killed out by Vexana. Marsha eject but fail. Nina opens up the smoke. Marsha goes down, giving mega kill towards Nina. And that, I think, is a 2 for 2 trade But I think it was heavily won by MYA because they have the advantage to try to push mid and top at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good choice there coming in from the side of MYA. They knew that they could take the fight. Even though they went even, they could actually free up the priority here that's being set up from the side of JessNoLimit. We do see that because two members are down now, rotations are going to favor towards the Lord. And this could be where it is the difference here for both these teams. Lord now being pinged from the side of MYA. They do need to get priority over the ball side. Nicely done coming in from the side. Padel going in with the flicker with that third shot of that Sh4dow right into where the Dragons get him down. Unstoppable is going to be Nina. Nina now goes into the smoke screen, gets away. That's going to be another kill for the side of MYA. And it seems that MYA could potentially draw this. They want to get more priority here over to the bot side and go for the Lord.
Yes, as we were saying, it's all about MYA playing a consistent game. Does not go for the out of the blue picks, out of the rolls picks. Right now, everybody is in their place for MYA. And look, they are doing very well. They managed to contain EVOS to what they are trying to do. And EVOS, at the same time, they really need to stick more together. This must not be picked up, especially by Padel. They're using that Chow. So unless EVOS play the glue game, they might give this game to MYA.
Yeah, we do see that there is going to be a lot of pressure that's going to be started out from the side of MYA. MYA really needs to work as a unit in order to make sure that EVOS has a lot of problems here. The Indonesian teams now looking towards going to the back end after a very strong showing in game number 1 of their match. However, it seems that MYA now is going to be holding most of the cadence here as we approach the mid-game transition.
Yeah, 4,000 goal difference towards MYA, 10-4. That's quite a big number.
What does EVOS need to do here if they want to come back into this game?
As I said just now, they have to stick together. Just like right now, they have to stick together. Ace almost fell down, and that's a tank. Imagine if it's a Vexana or a Bane, that will clearly get a kill there. However, now Nina gets a monster kill, takes out Jess on the sideline.
Nina with a big 6-0 right now here. That's going to be a very, very big, good performance here for the side of Nina. 6-0, sitting on 6,000 gold. That's just going to be a very big key to victory here, and we do see the MYA is playing around them.
Yes,
it's playing around their keys to victory here.
Yeah, the moment EVOS sticks is the moment they will have the game. And the moment MYA picks off one is a downfall of EVOS. And that is what MYA is trying to do. Now picking up Marshall all alone at bot lane with that Tom by Vexana. Gives the kill towards Nina. Gone like now, 7-0.
This is the MYA that I felt is supposed to be showing up here, coming into week 2, day 3 of this tournament. Oh, there goes Padel. Padel tries to go for the Sh4dow, but it's going to be a lot of damage here as EVOS gets the kill. Oh, we do see MYA now trying to turn around the fight here. Ace is close as members are going to be trying to go for members of MYA are trying to go for the Lord, but they don't have a Nin that's nearby. So Nin, I think, is going to be the main damage contributor, considering that the amount of itemization that he has. I'm pretty sure they already have Berserker's Fury as well. The amount of crit that he's able to do is just insane coming in here. So we do see that there's going to be a bit of a fight for priority here for the side, for mid lane for EVOS. EVOS needs to free up a little bit of this pressure here. Nina could potentially go and solo the Lord. However, it's going to be a bit dangerous considering that only bottom lane has priority. You want to have, ideally, you want to have 2 lanes with priority. Then only you go safely into the Lord. Why? It's because that if you have priority, then your team, the enemy team will have to think of whether they want to push the mid or the bot lane, or they want to go contest the Lord. Because if they lose out, then it could be a big deficit for them. Because not only do they have to go and rotate and go towards getting priority, but they also have to deal with the Lord that's in their backyard as well.
It's either they gain the Lord or lose their tower, or they gain the tower, defend the tower, or lose a lot.
Yeah,
that's the trade. And what Nina is doing right now is that, because he keeps keeping pressure at top, but not now. The fight is going on towards nearby the Lord side. Here goes by the open by Hurricane. That's by the back.
There goes Legendary Nina now. Legendary as it is. There's going to be a good fight here. And besides, the MYA will be able to turn it around against EVOS. EVOS now trying to turn the fight in their favor, but it's not going to be anywhere close in their favor, as Lord now is going to be the priority for the side of EVOS.
Nina, nice pick up there from Gash. Nice pick up there by Nina, taking on Gashan. More free space for MYA to take that a lot. Lemon has to be careful there. One more swipe by that Lord, he will go down. But however, it's fine. Lord will go towards MYA right now. iOS being caught up by Padel. JessNoLimit tried to save something, but does not save anything but himself. This is a very far setback by EVOS. MYA right now performing very well on the second game, 15-5. Goal difference now reaching 5,000 plus. Goal, 11 minutes into the game, 1-0 to them, and here you go. Ace has been caught up with JessNoLimit in the mid. Goalless pathway has been opened. Ace is still alive. If I'm not mistaken, I think he has Sky Guardian. Their regeneration is good on towards that hair loss. Marsha goes in, gets hit by that way off that dragon. Pushes Marsha to the back. Tower has been destroyed in mid, but however, Marsha goes down.
I mean, with the Lord being picked up here for the side of EVOS, which was a big steal, by the way, under the noses of MYA, we do see that there is going to be a bit of a problem. Nina now trying to get as much priority over to the bot side as she can. Now, as Lord is going to be working out, is not available. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Nina, look at the amount of damage there. Lamau now tries to get as much damage out as he can, but he won't be able to take it down.
They stole the
stole
I
it.
didn't see it though.
We didn't see it because we were so busy. We were so busy talking about the fights, right?
Yeah.
That it was just so insane. And yes, I mean, like I said beforehand, EVOS was able to steal it, give a little bit of breathing room. However, could it be a little bit too late from the side of EVOS here to actually catch up against MYA, considering the lead that is building for the side of MYA?
You can see it in terms of items. It looks like MYA is more solid here. Vexana has the Ice Queen wand with that Winter Trurchan. Endless Battle apparently on towards that Bane with Berserker Fury and Athena's Shield. Another Endless Battle with Scarlet Phantom on towards Nina on the Natalia. I cannot get the other two because it's been closed down, but from that three heroes alone, especially on Nina with that so high amount of damage, I think it might be too late for EVOS, but miracles can happen. Let's see how EVOS can actually contain MYA, because in this well, let's say I think we're approaching to late game soon, but approaching to late game here, I think EVOS can get the upper hand because they have more utility or utility base.
But hold that
position.
thought though, Admats, as we see the big fight here coming in. There goes the Glorious Pathway from the side of MYA. Hylos now going full speed ahead, but they are going to go into the wrong way. Now we do see members of MYA trying to turn the fight around. Will they be able to go for it? No, they're unstoppable force, and this is going to be bad here for the side of MYA. MYA has to back away. However, Nina comes in from behind. The Saber now backing away, and this is exactly what they need to do. They just need to keep up as much pressure as they can. Could MYA still be able to turn this around? MYA needs to minimize the amount of losses coming in.
Oh my gosh!
Nina
saved by Gushen here. Thank God.
I mean, it was bad here coming in. We do see
this
that
is the turn back.
only D-Ace is around to defend, so this could be bad. Ejector coming down, and we do see a come from behind here coming in from the side of EVOS. Could they be able to do it? Oh no, the kill coming in from the side of D-Ace, and he has to stay alive. He has to stay alive in order.
Who's coming up? Who's coming up?
Oh
Bane.
my God, the Bane is gonna come out, but could it be a little bit too late? Flickers into it. He misses it. Oh, he gets the minion. Oh, there's no minion now. That's gonna be good here. There goes the ultimate coming in from the side of MYA. MYA now trying their best to stop this
goes
push.
back. No!
No way!
That's the comeback. As I said, miracles can happen. Oh my gosh, MYA was playing that distraction game, giving room for Nina to push in. But however, Jess spotted it. Plus, EVOS won their fight, the distraction fight in mid lane. That was a major disaster picked up, done by MYA. They cannot contain what they're trying to do.
Oh my goodness.